Just keep holding it, Rose. At the bridge. Are you doing it?
Yes.
Put your head down. Oh, here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rose. It's not broken, is it? It's in his swollen.
It's fine.
No, I'm mortified. I don't know what I was. Sorry. Just let me. I won't hurt you. I'm sorry. Oh, look at your lovely top. Would you like me to put it in for a sew?
Oh, no, that's...
No, please let me. You can borrow some.
No, I don't care. I hate it. It doesn't suit me anymore. Honestly, I'll just throw it away.
Oh, no, but you can't. For this, I can get that out, no problem. I have a special a stick for oil-based products.
Oil-based?
Yeah, you know, blood, butter, all dairy, really. Cream, semen.
That's a big problem you have, is it?
And the boys were younger.
Boys? You have boys?
Very young.
How many?
What?
How many children do you have?
Please let me wash it. It won't take 10 minutes.
It's fine.
No, I just feel terrible. I don't know why I was so frightened. I thought I was alone.
I should have not.
No, we're so isolated up here. I wasn't expecting
call out. The door was on the house.
It's not your fault. I've been on pins all day, and normally you hear the tires on the gravel.
Oh, well, that's actually you dropped me at the top of the tires.
No, it's not your fault. It's just feeling you come up behind me, a sort of, I panicked.
Right flight.
I suppose so. Yes, but no, Rose, when I saw you standing there. Rose, don't take this the wrong way, but...
It's so funny.
But we heard you died.
Oh.
Yes. So it was a bit of a shock. Love me or not, of course. Sorry, let's start again. So good to see you. Is it stopping?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good, that's good. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, how many children do you have?
Right, yes, after Lauren.
Yes.
There's like 3 more.
4 children?
Yes.
God, that's...
Oh, another girl and 2 boys.
No, that's great. Right, because Lauren must be what?
38.
38?
Yes. 39 at Christmas.
39 at Christmas.
Yes, a grown woman.
Oh, God, I can't believe
Did
it.
you want to sit down, Rose?
Insane. Oh, yes, thank you. She loved beards, didn't she?
What?
Lauren, as baby. She was cuckoo for beards. Yes, because every time she saw a man with a beard coming, don't you remember? She'd stretch out her arms and scream and laughter.
That's a very friendly little thing at that age.
I suppose Robin had one too.
Oh, probably while she was wrong. Would you like some tea?
Oh, I have always wondered about things like that. Oh, lovely, thanks. But I wonder if there was a study or something that charts, the relationship between the things that we're drawn to as children and how that changes as we grow. For instance, does Lauren have a husband or a partner?
Yes.
Great. Now that's great. So does her husband or partner have a...
She's clean shaven.
She's clean shaven. Well, there you go. No correlation there. Inverse correlation. Of course, you've been a much wider sample than just Lauren.
Rose,
Yes.
I'm growing a beard, you know. This morning, I found 2 hairs on my chin, and I looked at them for a good minute, and I tried to convince myself that it was all right. It's natural, it's chemical, it's your age, you know. Just estrogen declining. And because you know I don't hold with people our age, trying on 22. Because you see these women in the paper, don't you? Looking like stretched eggs, trying to hide it. All it's doing is shouting it out loud. I'm old and I'm frightened of it. Because I'm not frightened of it. Oh, but then I thought, no, this is where it starts, isn't it? The slow descent into the coffin. It starts with 2 black hairs on your chin that you let go wild one day and you don't even know it. But right there in that moment, you have lost. No defenses, the enemy's got in, hasn't it? Oh, yes. So I went at these hairs. I went at them ruthlessly with a pair of tweezers. I can't describe to you the sense of triumph.
Grandchildren?
What?
Do you have grandchildren?
Oh, yes.
Hey, sort of granny, that's insane.
I'm sorry, Lewis. Feeling a bit, I better have a glass of water.
I'll get it.
No, it's fine.
Oh, I suppose you're not using the tap water.
No, the bottle's on the...
Yes. How many? Oh, I'm so sorry. How many grandchildren do you have?
4 now. Rachel has 2. My sons have 1 each. They're puppets.
I bet you're a wonderful granny.
Oh, I like it better than being a mother, actually. I enjoy the feeling of handing them back. We haven't seen them since the disaster, of course.
Oh, they weren't affected, I hope?
We're all affected.
Oh, no, of course, but they weren't in the area. It's their fault, I know, but...
Actually, Rachel's mom was supposed to be visiting. But by the time they got up here, they closed the roads.
Oh, so you were at home when
Yes. Yes, I was making banana bread for the children. Because of the eggs. They were shaking in the box. It sounds stupid, but I thought, they're hatching. Something's going to come out of them. like a
chicken.
No, gremlin. Because that's when I realized the whole kitchen was shaking. The plates started falling, the lights went out, the ground was sort of rolling. And then I thought, this must be what it's like on a ship in a storm. And then I thought, oh, you stupid woman, what are you doing? Get out now. And so I did. I ran outside in my apron and I saw the road had cracked down the middle and then just stopped.
God, you must have been
Yes. So then I wanted to call Robin, and so I ran down to the beach because of the reception. And that's when I saw that the tide had gone out. I mean, it wasn't miles, but it looked like miles. And then I saw the wave. Only it didn't look like a wave. It looked like the sea was boiling milk. It just kept boiling. Then everyone was running, and I ran too. Sorry, did you say you want some tea?
Oh, lovely, thank you. Sorry it's so late in the day.
Oh, don't be silly.
I had a hard time hunting you down.
Sorry, I can't make you a fresh one. We're still on scheduled blackouts around here.
I went down to the house. I heard someone told me that you still live there.
Yes, but we left it. After the disaster, we left it.
But the house is outside of the exclusion zone, isn't it?
Yes, but only just. And we didn't feel like we could take the risk. I mean, you could actually see it, the power station, from the house. And I felt, oh, stupid, but I felt I could actually see it, the radiation hanging in the air, like a sort of glittery filth. And I didn't like it. But I'm not a silly woman. My background would suggest that I could, but I couldn't. I couldn't stand it anymore. Milk?
Oh, no, thank you. I would have done exactly the same things.
You?
No, really, I shouldn't.
Are you intolerant? Oh, sorry. belongs to a distant cousin of Robin's. But she offered it to us kindly, I thought, because
But this
they're not
place
close.
is only about 10 miles from the house.
No, but it's just that little bit extra. Makes a world of difference to our peace of mind. Oh, because I thought of leaving the area entirely felt somehow disloyal to the land, if that makes any sense.
You know, I've lived here so long.
Yes, exactly. I would have felt like a traitor. Besides, retired people are like nuclear power stations. We like to live by the sea.
I nearly told the taxi to go off at the turning. It was like autopilot. And 5 minutes later, I would have been walking across the car park, waiting for Ken to pop out of his booth to validate me.
Ken, I'd forgotten about Ken. Wonder what happened to him.
I'm dead, I should think.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, I mean, if he was still working there, when the wave came and
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Of course, yeah. Lately I've realized it's sort of beautiful when the sun's on it. Yes, when the smoke clears for a moment. That great white dome, like a boiled egg.
making me hungry.
Oh, so sorry, Rose, where am I? Would you like something?
No, I didn't know that.
You had dinner? We haven't had ours yet. Cold meals mostly, because, well, the electricity doesn't come on sometimes till 10 o'clock, and even then we try not to use any more than we absolutely have to. Salads, because, well, we're lucky this time of year with the beans and peas and tomatoes. Oh, there's an old boy with an allotment up the road. It's been tested. It's perfectly all right.
Oh, well, that's, personally, I find salads deeply depressing.
You've become aware of the risks, don't you? Diabetes, stroke, osteoporosis, blood pressure, all the usual suspects.
Cancer.
Oh, cancer. Yes, cancer. Obviously cancer. I do yoga, you know.
Do you?
I love it.
Do you?
Absolutely love it.
Oh, really?
Yes, fanatic.
Oh, I'm awful with exercise. I get out of breath just looking at my sneakers.
We're the exact opposites. We like to keep healthy.
I admire that. No, I do. It takes a lot of self-discipline. Of course, it's a bit easier, isn't it, when there are two of you, I imagine, to sort of cheer each other on, don't you?
Yes, I suppose. There's that.
Whereas when you're on your own, there's no one to slap the chocolate biscuit out of reach, so to speak.
It's just common sense, isn't it? I mean, we've worked hard all our lives. What's the use of all this time now if you can't enjoy it? If the body fails you.
You're right, of course.
Yes.
I envy you.
When my parents retired, they both sat down in their armchairs and never got up again. They drank a box of wine a night and watched TV from 11 in the morning.
Sounds okay to me.
Both lived well to their 90s like that. What? No, it wasn't okay. It was death.
Well, it made them happy.
How can anyone consciously moving towards death, I mean, by their own design, possibly be happy? No. People of our age have to resist. You have to resist, Rose.
Hold back the tide.
Well, you have a choice, don't you? Exactly. At our age, which is you slow down, melt into your slippers, start ordering front fastening bras from the Sunday supplements. Make a committed choice to keep moving, because you have to think. This isn't the end of our lives, but a new and exciting chapter.
That's a philosophy I really admire.
Well, if you're not going to grow, don't live.
Exactly.
No, I mean, you're not going to grow, don't live.
Yes.
But you see what I'm saying, don't you? If you're not going to
You
grow,
really have it all worked out, don't you?
it's just what we think, not rocket science. What?
Oh, no, you just, I went out with a rocket scientist for a while in America. I used to try to get him to say that phrase. And if he was just doing housework or something, I'd really go for it. Oh, what a wonderful job you've done mowing the lawn. And how did you get this toilet so clean? Oh, that sort of thing. What?
Oh, I've just forgotten what an odd sense of humor you have.
Well, I never did really get him to say it, except for one night. Finally, he made dinner, and I'm ready for it. How did you get the skin so crisp and the inside so fluffy? Oh, and I moaned, and I stomped my feet and I banged my fists on the table, and finally the rocket scientist put down his knife and fork, and he said, "It's a baked potato, Rose. It's not brain surgery." People think we're a breed, don't they, scientists? I mean, they don't realize we're all standing out in our own fields, just us in the dark about what goes on beyond their hedgerows is the next man.
Yes, well, I met a geneticist once at a wedding. We were having quite a good chat about shrubs for a north-facing garden. Then the Madridian, so what do you do? Yes. I said, well, I work at the power station. I'm a nuclear engineer. And he said, oh, so what does that entail?
Not quite a wedding talk, is it?
Exactly. So the heart sank a bit, but I put it in layman's terms. I said, well, a slow-moving neutron is absorbed by a uranium-235 nucleus, and this turns it briefly into a uranium-236 nucleus, and then that turns it into fast-moving
And releases 3 free neutrons.
Oh, yes, and releases 3 free neutrons, yes. And he smiled and nodded and said, oh, yes, I see. But I knew he didn't. He was faking it. This dumb show of comprehension. I mean, I could have said we use tiny hacksaws in a salad spinner and he wouldn't have blinked. And this is a man with 2 PhDs. So, what happened?
Sorry, with what?
With a rocket scientist, are you still...
God, no, that was a long time. No, he's married now. I'm a godmother, actually, to one of their boys. Well, not godmother, more of a non-denominational slush fund.
I'm sorry.
No, God, no, I'm not. I never really fancied him properly, honestly. He smelled sort of feminine.
Like you've always been taken. All those poor men. All the crimes they never do, they committed, written off.
So what happened is the little things that get under your skin,
Yes.
Yes, like this. This is one now. I know one. Oh, and the way he lit his cigarette took my breath away. I mean, he didn't even know he was doing it, but watching him smoke, the way his hand held the cigarette, made me want him so badly that I had to cross my legs to keep from going down on my hands and knees to lick it.
In America, so you knew in America?
Oh, yes, in Massachusetts. He ran and a climbing wall. Mm-hmm.
No, that's lovely. It's important to keep moving. Yes, that's why we started the farm, of course.
The farm?
Oh, yes. Did you know when we took early retirement, we started an organic smallholder. We bought up some land near the house. Oh, it was so hard to get the accreditation, but we no longer did. We really threw ourselves into it. We won prizes for our dairy.
Holy cow!
Yeah, we're very proud of our achievements.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm feeling a bit lightheaded.
Yes, well, would you like a glass of water?
Oh, no, thank you, I'm all right. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's so good to see you, Hazel. I've missed you.
You too. You come up. You know, in conversation, sometimes you come up.
Where is Robin?
Oh, I didn't mean with Robin. Oh, with the others, though. We're in touch with most of them. We have a pub lunch every Christmas.
But Robin, he's well, is he?
Oh, yes. Yes, he's out there right now.
Oh,
At the farm. He visits every day.
so the farm is that about the house?
Oh, look further down the coast.
So the farm is inside the exclusion zone?
Isn't that Robin is deeply attached to the cows?
I see.
I'm deeply attached to them too, but I'm more attached to like every day, isn't he? Oh, Evie, we've had this conversation. I promise you, this conversation has been had. But he's always been sentimental, you know that.
The house is okay.
No, the house is a wreck. We were lucky. When the wave came, the house was flooded, but not destroyed. The fields and the garden were destroyed, but the house was just stinking and full of soot. Cosmetic, you know. I can't describe to you the stench. I waded through it. Up the stairs, carpets welching. Something else. Something dreadful. Smell, feeling, hopelessness. Like the infinite sadness. And I couldn't cope with thinking, how are we going to clear it all up? And I cried, Rose. I sank down at the bottom of the stairs where the pencil lines marked the children's heights, and I was crying.
Oh, God, you poor thing. Oh, yeah.
Because of the mess. The mess was overwhelming, Rose. It was just overwhelming. But then I had the most amazing thought. We don't have to. We don't actually have to.
Sorry, I have to what?
To clean it up. It's like E equals MC squared. That's one of those exquisite pieces of thinking. It's just so simple. Oh, you feel like Archimedes running naked to the king screaming, Eureka! Because when I told Robin, the relief on his face. And you know, we've always been those kind of people all our lives. When we're on picnic or camping, we not already clear up our own litter, we go around and pick up everyone else's too. I have a little stash of plastic bags in my little poncho. It's just our policy. Leave a place cleaner than when you found it. So we'd earn it, you see. We'd earn the right on this one occasion just to say, at our age, in our time of life, we simply cannot deal with this shit. And we decided to leave that night. And we went down to the barns, and we fed the cows one last time, and I wept, honestly. Oh, well, they always say not to name them, but of course we name them. How can you not name them? So I'm leaning out of the taxi like a mad woman. Goodbye, Daisy. Goodbye, Bluebell. Goodbye, Heisenberg. Drove away, we knew they'd all be dead in days.
That must have been very, very hard.
Yes, it was. It felt very final, and that was, I found that quite frightening. But then the next week, Robin decided to go back, and do you know what he found? The cows were still alive. All of them! Flicking their tails and looking at him reproachfully. And that's when he decided he was going to carry on. Now, he hasn't thrown them away, but he's down there every day now.
Come hell or high water!
Well, yes.
I still can't believe it's happened.
Yes, well, it was a 1 in 10 million years fault sequence. But then it's part of the country, but we're basically in the same boat as men.
There is an inquiry. Oh? And that's, they've asked you to help with that? Is that why you're in the area? No, not exactly, but, Douglas sends his love, by the way.
Douglas Klein? Oh, you still see Douglas, do you? Oh, I thought he dropped off the radar.
No, that's lovely. How is he?
Son. Well, give him our regards.
Oh, I will. Perhaps you can do that yourself.
Yes, so, that's us, part of history. Children, cows, la-di-da. I haven't even asked how you are, Rose.
No.
Well, how are you?
Yes, thank you. I'm fine.
No children? No. Married?
No.
Pets? Oh, well. You kept your figure. Oh, that'll be Robin. I think he'll be very pleased to see you.
Do you?
Oh, yes, of course. Rose, why have you come? Darling, look what the tide washed up.
Rose. It's not. Rose Cavendish.
Hello, Robin.
Rosy Dish. Well, don't just stand there. Give us a squeeze. What happened there?
Nosebleed.
I can't believe it. How long has it been?
38 years.
Oh, yes, because, well, Lauren was just, wasn't she? How was America?
Yes.
You've not picked up the accent?
No, sorry.
You have. You say things like, go ahead and sure. Never.
No, she's always said things like that.
She hasn't. I would remember. Rose and I were good friends, Robin.
Well, no, you tell her. You've always had a twang.
Sneakers. That's another one.
Well, I suppose I guess.
See, I guess.
My dad and I used to watch a lot of westerns together when I was a kid. So,
Kid?
that was our thing. So I don't know. I've never really thought about it. But
Get off your horse and drink your milk.
yes, that sort of.
Sorry, don't get it done, dude.
No other visitors today?
Only me. Oh, I gave Hazel a hell of a fright, actually. She thought I was dead.
Well, Hazel's always doing that. Yes, no, accusing perfectly alive people of being dead. No, I warned her about it.
Oh, didn't you hear that, Robin? Last Christmas, maybe?
No, I never heard that.
But how was I supposed to have gone, by the way? Of something glamorous, I hope. Rescuing a pram from a railway line.
Oh, no, I think they said you were very ill and that you had got a little better.
Good.
And that you had killed yourself.
You haven't done that now, have you, Rosie?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you're quite certain?
I'm pretty sure.
You say that, but say ah.
Ah.
Oh no, she looks quite all right to me. Dreadful halitosis, though. I rescued Susu's trike.
Oh, well, I hope you washed it down.
Yep. I tell you what, girls, you nearly lost me tonight. Well, you nearly had to scrape me off the shingle.
Robin, don't.
25. Oh, it's a little game I play, Rose. You see, our top field runs right along the coast, so every year I take the tractor a little bit closer to the edge. Then every year that edge comes just a little bit closer to the track.
Yes, well, the coast has been crumbling away around here, has been for centuries.
Tell you it's a thrill.
It's reckless, is what it is.
Oh, darn it, you can show no fear to death. Oh, you have to keep grabbing him by the lapels, poke him in the eye, and say, "I've got your number, boy." Oh, not yet, mate, no. Keep him in line, else he'll steal up behind you while you're trying to get the lid off your bingo pen and have you away.
You're not going to grow, don't live.
Still, I don't think you should do that, really, Robin.
I told you, it's mad. It's Russian roulette.
Now, only when I bring a bottle of vodka along. Skål.
That's Scandinavian. There was a town, Rose, very near to where we are now. It was one of the most important towns in this country in the Middle Ages. And then one day, it just fell into the sea. Only one go. Crumbled. The cliff crumbled like a lump of wet cake. The houses, the school, the churches, the marketplace, just tumbled into the water.
Well, people say, certain times of the year you can, walk along the coast and hear the church bells ringing from under the sea.
Crackpots say that.
She means locals.
I've never heard it.
When she says crackpots, she means locals.
I'm local. I've lived here nearly all my adult life. I've never heard it.
I've heard it.
Well, it's nonsense.
Ghost story. Very clear at dusk, ringing out for evening prayers.
When have you heard it?
During the summer.
Oh, you've been here in the summer, have you?
Yes, of course, in the past.
Oh, in the past. Oh, I'm so sorry. In the past. That's when you heard these bells, these ghost bells?
Yes.
Well, you've always been religious.
Someone told me once at a party that of all of the scientists, physicists are the most inclined to believe in God.
Must have been a thrilling party.
Hazel's just jealous. We don't go to parties anymore.
Well, Robin drinks too much at parties. It's a liability.
Robin does. Robin drinks far too much, and Hazel doesn't drink nearly enough. But speaking of which, have you offered Rose?
Yes, I offered her a glass of water.
A glass of water? A glass of? A whole glass? Did you? Well, not careful. She'll think we're rich as Cretius and want to nick our pension books.
And we had tea.
Yeah, and we had tea, thank you.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you only come once every 40 years, Rose. You bankrupt us otherwise with your demands for whole glasses of water. Let's have a drink, A proper one? But to Selma. I'll raid the cellar for something with a nose on it.
Robin makes wine. Elderberry, gooseberry. If he offers you the parsnip, it means he wants to get you drunk. It's absolute filth.
I think perhaps I should go come back in the morning.
You really thought that, Rosie? You would have gone around already.
Well, yeah, I thought, given the occasion, we might open the parsnip. But now, Rose, there's a little smell that comes off it at first, but it's just the fermentation. It grows on you.
Literally. Are you hungry, love?
Have we got any steak?
You know we haven't.
I feel like a steak. I feel like tearing something's flesh with my teeth.
A salad or crackers?
Oh, salad or crackers. You mean I have choices? A la carte. You hear that, Rose? The decadence coming out of my wife's mouth. Why, it's like the last days at Weimar Berlin in here tonight.
Not or. I didn't mean or. You could have both.
Both? Good. Have you taken leave of your senses, woman?
Are you showing off? I think he's showing off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait until this is over and I can roast a chicken without feeling like the Antichrist. How long do you think the power shortage will last, Rose?
Why should I know?
You're a woman of the world. I imagine you're someone who reads a newspaper, watches TV, and tweets. Do you tweet, Rose?
I do not tweet.
No. We're not tweeters either, are we, dear? We barely mastered the microwave. And we're just poor, retired nuclear engineers who have no idea when the powers that be will return to normal service. Please. Will you get that, please? Got a dry mouth now.
I don't suppose it will be much longer. Maybe.
A month? Huh.
It's a good thing, though, isn't it?
What?
Learning to live with less.
Rose. I don't want to live with less. It's hell.
You might have to.
Well, then I shall shoot myself with a bolt gun.
Resources are finite.
Well, then, maybe people should be taught to live with less of them then.
Maybe people shouldn't have 4 children then.
You're upset? Because I never told you.
I'm upset because it's fucking irresponsible. Yes, 3 more children might have been something.
When, Rose? Once a year, if that. Whenever you decided, when you deigned to. When one of those little notes would arrive. Nothing on it but a date, a time, an hour, with an order. Be here. And I was always here. I did. I gave up everything for you. I did. Well, I got appointments with the podiatrist. Always. Mm-hmm. Stood them all up. I mean, barbecues at the houses of accountants. I gave them all up the second you landed on my door.
Such a
And the reason
martyr.
is that
I hate to think what would it have been like if I actually had to compete against anything you actually cared about.
the reason I did that, my darling, the reason I did that was not to talk about my fucking children. Besides, you never asked anyone.
I asked about Lauren.
Because you didn't really want to know them, did you? So, dear, don't come in here and be so dramatic.
Always asked about Lauren.
Especially when I haven't heard a bloody thing from you in 5 bloody years. Don't come in here and start. Look, besides, it all balances out, doesn't it?
Oh, how does it all balance out?
Because you don't have it. So if it makes you feel better, you can think of it as though we've just, had your ration and the balance books are.
It doesn't make me feel any better.
I thought we were playing. Talking in that way that we talk. Where we're horrible to one another, but they actually were just flirting. Oh, Rose. Rose, I'm so sorry. Rosie.
What happened to your beard?
What happened to yours?
Scared my students.
Well, I had a freak accident while on a tour of the Gillette factory. The doctor said it never grew back.
I used to like your beard.
Oh. That was the main attraction, was it?
Pretty much.
Lisa, if only I had known.
Don't. Please,
Rose?
don't.
Rose,
I'm all right. No, it was in America. I'm clear. 8 months. The last one was just prevented.
I'm sorry, but I mean, they got it, right? And
Yes, I'm fine.
You're
I'm fine. It's just really a nuisance, really. None of my clothes hang right. They gave me this special bra, but it makes me feel like a drag queen. Not one of the good ones. Oh, I'm sorry, Robin. I know how you feel about flat-chested women.
Oh, don't be so fucking facetious. Everything all right?
Yes! Oh, by the way, forgot to say, the man stopped by today, young and clean. He said they were talking about putting those windmills on the heath, and did I want to sign a letter of support?
Oh, well, get a win. It's a start.
It's an area of outstanding natural beauty.
Only when you're there, my love. Oh, when Hazel walks across the heath, all the crickets go choo 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 choo.
No, crickets don't cheep.
What do they do?
They rub their hind legs together.
Perfect.
Personally, I still think our best hope is fusion.
But not after this.
Well, God, no, if no one loses their heads.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible, dreadful thing, Rose. I mean, we can't plow on as though nothing's... Can we? No. But we need more wine.
So, the children are well, are they?
Yes! I told you, they're all fine.
I think about Lauren a lot, you know? I mean, wonder how she grew, what sort of life she's had. When you know someone as a baby, they're blank slates, aren't they? I mean, they're infinite possibilities, really. Like, for example, what field did she go to?
What field?
Oh, yeah, well, her job.
Okay. Who fired me?
Rose was just asking what field Lauren went into.
Human resources.
Human resources.
Oh, great. That she enjoys that, huh? Does she?
She's on a bit of a break just now.
Great.
It's not great.
No, I just mean that I really admire that generation. You know, that they're so much more balanced than we were, don't you think, Hazel? I mean, they understand that work isn't everything.
Oh, I understood that.
Of course not.
I
Yes,
raised
of course,
4
I mean
children. I worked and I raised 4 children. And they didn't suffer because I had a career. They all had costumes on Red Nose Day, homemade birthday cakes, hedgehogs, Thomas the Tank Engine. Never had latchkeys till they were teenagers.
Hazel was a brilliant mother.
I'm not dead.
What?
Why are you using the past tense? I'm not dead.
No, I
I
just
was
meant
very
that...
good with babies. Babies were my element. Teenagers were my element. But even there I made a pretty good stab at it.
I think I'd be the other way around.
Oh, no. People make heavy weather of babies. Babies have a very small set of simple desires. They want sleep, they want food, they want to be clean and dry, and they want to be held.
I think that's all I want, too, most days.
Oh, no. I expect there are all kinds of things you want. They're a lot more complicated than that, Rose. That's what I liked about Douglas. Douglas had very simple desires. He traveled lightly. I found him on the beach once, at dusk, with a falafel and a sleeping bag. He looked like the happiest man in the world.
Douglas who? Douglas Klein.
Yes!
What are you talking about? He lived like a serial killer.
Which one?
I went around there.
No, which serial killer?
No. All he had was 2 dirty mugs and a screwdriver.
Oh, not Fred West. No. Fred West was a hoarder. Fred West had a vast collection of tools and referred to all of them as sheep.
Now, Hazel's gotten very into murderers at the moment.
Yes, serial killers, actually. A lot of them are hoarders. That's a classic sign. The accumulation of stuff is psychopathic. Oh, they have insatiable desires. More. That's what goes through the mind of a serial killer. Oh, Douglas wasn't like that at all.
So, Lauren she's taking a bit of a break, is she?
Lauren has had some problems.
Robin.
What? No, you didn't know her, Rose, after she was a baby, but even as a child, even as a small child, she had a lot of rage. We used to call her the vampire. That was very funny.
Oh, you don't know. She never went after you. Such sharp little teeth.
Rose made her this little cloak, and she loved her little cloak.
It was mainly so you could hear her coming.
I never knew that.
Well, yes. It made a sort of swooshing sound, you see. And
Sorry, what was wrong with her?
nothing was wrong with her.
No, she's just... Well, she's quite angry.
About what?
No. Everything.
Can I use your bathroom?
Oh, and do you want to wash?
No, sorry, your loo.
Oh, so sorry. It's through there. Green door.
Was that her on the telephone?
Yes.
Did you answer?
She's left 4 messages today. It might have been an emergency.
Well, it's never an emergency. What did she say? What did she want? Money.
No.
What then?
She was frightened.
Of what?
A sort of general terror.
Oh. Well, so long as it's nothing specific.
Funny, isn't it? Rose coming today?
Oh. Nice to catch up.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, she got me a glass of water.
Yeah. When?
Well, I had been out in the sun all afternoon and then came indoors and I turned my back for one moment and she was just standing there. It scared me. Even after I realized. I mean, she's got that sort of presence, you know? Like when you're walking past the customs agents and you know you have nothing to declare, but you still feel guilty. Started talking, kept blurting on about the hairs on my chin. I felt like I was going to faint or something, so I said, "I'm sorry, I'd better have a glass of water." I said, "I'd better have a glass of water," and she said, "I'll get it." So she got up, went straight to the cupboard with the glasses in.
Well, she's like that. Rose. Likes to feel useful.
Yes, she went straight to the cupboard where the glasses are kept.
What are you saying?
Me? Nothing. I'm just saying she went straight to it.
And?
Nothing.
Well, it's by the sink. It's where most people keep the glasses.
Oh, is it?
Most people.
Oh, find it all right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Rose?
Let's have a talk up.
What?
Rose?
I'm sorry, but I hope you don't mind me asking, but...
Hazel.
No, I should have said before. Did you do a number 1 or a number 2? Only the macerator in the downstairs toilet is very unreliable. And if you did do a number 2, it would cause it to overflow, which is a very messy
It was a number 1.
Sorry. Should have said before.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Hey, drop it!
But you're certain, aren't you? I know it's embarrassing, but
I'm
instead to say now,
I'm
otherwise.
certain.
You did a number 1?
Yes.
Not a number 2? You know what I mean when I say number one. Yes! No, good. Oh, sorry, that's wonderful.
Jesus.
What? Don't look at me like that. It's not you who'd be on your knees with a jade cock.
Hazel!
Oh, God, darling, you're so squeamish. Rose doesn't mind. It's a perfectly natural bodily function. Oh, he's always been like that, even with 4 tiny babies. Wonderful father, so long as nothing was leaking out of them.
Oh, now that's rubbish. You know that.
Oh, is it? I'm so sorry. I must have remembered my entire life wrong.
Do you have to do that now?
This is when I wind it. If I don't wind it now, I can't listen to Radio 4 in the morning.
It's just that it's really irritating.
I heard another man died today.
From the plants?
There are cats and dogs running wild round it. Apparently no one there to stop them. How are they supposed to know what they're breathing in?
Oh,
Breaks my
Hazel.
heart.
Got very soppy about animals. Rose, I once asked Hazel, what would have set you more to see a car hit a dog or a child?
Don't listen to him. He embroiders.
What did she say?
Well, she said, a nasty child or a nice one?
That was a joke. You know that was a joke.
Oh, yes. No, she said the child.
Of course I said that child.
No, of course she said the child. Eventually.
Eventually? What does that mean, eventually?
It means, my love, that you had to think about
I did not!
it for at least a minute.
A minute! Oh!
It was nearly exactly a minute.
Oh, were you counting then? I didn't notice you counting.
No.
Didn't notice your lips moving.
I wasn't counting.
Well, then did you have some sort of mental stopwatch? Well, then how could you know it was a minute?
Because I was boiling an egg at the time.
You should have had an elfberry. Oxnip always makes you belligerent.
Well, that's my prerogative. As an old man, that's my prerogative.
Old.
Young men get impotent rage, and old men, incontinent belligerent.
Well, what do old women get then?
Fat. Present company accepted.
Oh, well, that's nice, dear. Is this what you were expecting, Rose? To drop by on some old friends and be told you're old and
Oh, you look amazing. Oh, Hazel, I don't know. How are you doing?
She drinks the blood of virgins.
it's just good diet and exercise.
Oh yes, no, that's what I meant. Good diet and exercise, not the blood of virgins. Hazel doesn't need the blood of virgins. Hazel does yoga.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know, you? Oh yes, she's very bendy. She could pick her nose with her toes if she wanted.
How do you know I don't?
I watch you. You roll out your little mat, I watch you and I say a prayer. The special prayer I made up in my head just for you. It goes like this. The earth may be irradiated and the seas may rise up to wash us away. The human race may eat itself. But may Hazel's son always be saluted. And her dog always be outward.
Yes, that's nice, dear.
Nice. Nice. Hazel saved my life. Well, if I wasn't married to Hazel, the walls of my arteries would look like roof insulation. No, together, Hazel and I will live forever on a diet of yoga and yogurt.
It's all in my interest.
No.
It's
No romance, please. No, not in front of the guests.
Rose isn't a guest. Rose is an old friend.
I know. Enough of the old. Rose doesn't look a day over 80.
Fuck off, Robin.
Yes, exactly. Fuck off, Robin. Sit in my lap.
Sit in your... Good grief, Robin.
What?
Just because you and Rose once went to bed a few times, you assume that the only reason she could have come here tonight was to steal you away from me. And so, sweetly, but very misguidedly, you have been smothering me in affection. And it's so transparent, it's embarrassing, darling.
Sorry. My mistake, Rose. My middle-aged spread has gone entirely to my ego.
You remember, he's like this sometimes. His house just comes of liking women. We used to have a girl to do the milking.
Fiona!
Oh, yes, Fiona came to do the milking.
Fiona! With two F's.
Oh, you couldn't take your eyes off of them. Even I couldn't, to be fair. They were mesmerizing. But in the end, I had to take her aside and suggest that for the more manual labor, she might like to start wearing a bra.
I knew you'd put the wind up her.
Oh, well, she was estranged from her mother, wasn't she? Somebody had to tell her. And so I said, it's all well and good now when the skin's elastic, but you'll thank me in 20 years when they're not down by your knees.
Killjoy.
Perv.
Puritan.
Lech.
Jealous little bitch.
Dirty old man. Jill.
To Fiona!
And all who's still in her. And do you mind? Oh, no, you just please step on.
Now, do you think that's such a good idea?
Oh, well, Rose is a grown woman. She can dig her own grave. It's fine, Rose.
So, you didn't come to seduce me?
Afraid not.
You're quite certain? I mean, you don't want to think about it.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Wait. No. Yep. No. I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole. You've aged very badly. Oh, poor love. It's not fair, is it? Men are supposed to grow into their looks, so women who go to seed. Whereas Robin's got a face like a haunted house.
Oh, that's funny. Very charming.
Don't worry, darling. I can still tolerate looking at you as long as I squint.
Very funny, the both of you. Oh, you both have such winning senses of humor. Which is lucky, given that you're both such, well, fat old hags. It does beg the question, though, doesn't it? If you've not come here tonight to woo me away from Hazel, why have you come?
I'm going back toward the power station. You're not serious. Well, yes. I mean, someone has to restore control.
Rose, are you sure you want to?
Yes, but they are all so young. I mean, most of the engineers are under 35.
But that's their job.
Yes,
That's what they're trained for.
Lots of them have young families, their whole lives ahead, and I feel very strongly that it's not fair. I mean, every day there's less life. They have raised the radiation exposure limit from 100 milliseconds to 250 milliseconds.
Yes, no, we've heard.
Oh, God, so these young people, these children, basically, actually, with their whole lives ahead, and well, it's not fair. It's not right. It feels wrong, doesn't it? Because we built it, or helped to, so we're responsible. Yes. So yes, I do. I feel the need to go and
To clear it up.
yes. Yes.
That's very brave.
Brave.
Yes, brave. Very brave. Very, I don't know.
Noble.
I don't think I'm particularly special.
Don't you?
No, I think most people would if they could, if they had the education, the expertise, the experience, the knowledge that we
But then you
all-
don't have any children.
No, I suppose not. No, but
You're not married.
no, but
Shut up, Lisa.
Sorry?
Just fucking shut up
Oh.
for a fucking minute,
Oh.
will you? Rose, it's death. You understand?
Of course she understands that. She's an expert in her field.
They're playing it down. In the press, I'm sure to protect the industry.
Sure, they have to.
But that's not what I'm saying.
No use getting silly about nuclear because what's the alternative?
Who asked you to do this? I mean, whose idea was this?
no one. It was my idea. God, when I first heard about the rave and the meltdown, when I saw it on the news and realized the mess, the meaning of it all, the thought came into my head immediately. It was like with the house, after the wave, it was so simple, like Archimedes. I mean, it was right. Right now, I'm gathering a team of 20 people over the age of 65 to go in and let the young ones go. While they still have the chance of, while they have the possibility of, well, with life. I still have contacts at the Science Council, and so I flew back and took it to them, and well, they fast-tracked, I think is the word. And so what's happened is I've been in talks with government and the operating company, and 2 weeks ago they approved the proposal. So now I've been gathering people. Yes, well, we are going to need scientists and engineers and construction workers. That's not my field. I'm leaving that to Mike Breyer. But yes, for the last 2 weeks, I have been sending emails, making phone calls, which I'm mostly going about the country, visiting people, guilt-tripping them. No, I don't think most of them saw it like that.
Oh, didn't they? That's good.
No, I think they were maybe not happy, but perhaps relieved that someone was taking charge.
Horse shit.
Hazel.
No, I'm sorry, but horse shit. Horse shit. That's not how they felt.
So, how many have you asked?
Oh, it's about 100, I think.
And these other people have agreed to...
Yes.
To do this?
Yes, well, only 18 so far. But
18. Oh.
Anyone we know?
Yes, one or two.
Not Douglas.
Actually, Douglas was among the first.
No, not Douglas.
And why not Douglas? Douglas was a brilliant man and very brave. Don't you remember he offered to give his cousin his kidney?
But he didn't actually give it, though, did he?
No, because the cousin fell off a viaduct, unfortunately.
Well, I bet old Douglas breathed a sigh of relief.
Oh, well, isn't the point whether he breathed a sigh of relief? The point is, he would have given it. The point is, he offered. Isn't that right, Rose?
Well, you can function perfectly well with just one, can't you?
Yes, but why would you want to? Are you eating, Rose? There's nothing but salad and bread, but you're welcome.
Thank you.
So when are you going?
Tonight, the others are on their way. I was hoping to have more time, but this morning there was a radiation spike. They should be clearing them all out, getting them out of there, but they can't. There are major leaks in Unit 2, and somehow there is contaminated water flooding out into the discharge channel.
God.
Yes, and so yes, tomorrow we're going to take over for the skeleton crew first thing in the morning.
So, how much time have you got?
Oh, you mean?
No, before it starts spilling into the sea.
Oh, about 3 feet. 3 feet. Yes. So yes, we're going
Right.
tomorrow morning to take over from the skeleton crew.
So you're telling us this because are
Don't be callow, Ron. You understand perfectly well what she's saying, what she's asking. Well, I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, but so the answers that you're saying, are you asking
Yes,
us?
I would like you to consider it.
Out of the question. Help yourself to salad.
But you have both worked at the power station for so long, much longer than me.
Not for years.
It's 20 a night.
18.
What?
She's only got 18. Dressing.
20's just, no thank you. 20's just a start. We'll need more, of course, hundreds more, but if we can get enough, we can let most of the young ones go and still reach a cold shutdown by Christmas. But I'm out of touch. The people that I've been reaching out and talking to, I haven't talked to most of them for 30 years. Some of them don't even remember who I am.
Oh, don't be silly. You're a very memorable person. I expect they were just trying to get rid of you.
You both are still in contact with so many of them. People like you. People have always liked you. And, well, I was hoping that perhaps you'd be willing to help me to,
Oh, this gets better and better. You're asking us to recruit for you? Is that what you're... Ding dong, can I talk to you about Jesus?
I think if people knew you were there, it would inspire confidence.
I'm sure it would.
Now, I think it would make them feel safe.
But it's not safe. In fact, it's very unsafe.
Yes, but...
They're not stupid.
Yes, but
Yes, but what?
you have the power. You have a power. You have power, and you both already lived full and long lives.
Long. I'm 67. That's not long.
Most of the people working there now are in their 20s and 30s. It's not. They have young families.
I come from a line of very long-living women. My granny was 103 when she died peacefully, in her sleep. Not bleeding from her gums, not hair falling out, not nausea, bloody vomit, diarrhea,
The
not
effects
leukemia,
of the radiation might
not
not even affect us for another 20 years, by which time we'll be...
by which time we'll be dead anyway.
Yes, probably, or dying.
I am not old.
You must have known what you're saying.
What she's saying is that you're past your sell-by date. You're dispensable, shriveled up cannon fodder. Oh, this bloody country! I should have lived in the Mediterranean. I could have sat under an olive grove till I was 120. Like a pickled walnut. I would have been respected. They would have called me Guarantee's son. My age would have been a badge of honor, not a sell-by date.
I think this is honorable. I think there is honor in this.
Come here, unannounced, and bringing your poison.
I did send an email.
What good is an email when we're not using the computer? We're not using the computer, are we?
We're not using the computer, Rose. It eats up too much
And what a
power.
thing to write in an email anyway. Dear Robin and Hazel, how are you? I am well. Would you like to come and get cancer with me? What fun did you
Hazel,
use?
that's enough.
Did you put a little smiley face at the end? No kisses? LOL, RSVP?
It was more general.
And what I resent most is your tone. Your expectation that we're going to feel guilty. What am I supposed to feel guilty about? I've done my bit.
Now, you helped them remove the topsoil from the plate.
I did. I helped them.
And we barely use any power.
No, but that's not what
All of this. We have been compromised.
don't have the right to electricity.
What a thing to say. What a thing to say.
After the developing world exists without it.
Well, perhaps they better develop then. Excuse me, I'm going to bed.
No, hey, wait. Just hear her out at least, please.
We built a nuclear reactor next to the sea. And we put the emergency generators in the basement. Because we left them with a shit show waiting to happen and no evacuation plan. And then they were the ones in the dark trying to fix something that we could have predicted. We should have predicted. And turning valves by hand, even though it was already too late.
I feel like I should tell you I'm sorry, but
Hazel.
no, I never much liked you, Rose.
She's upset.
No.
She doesn't.
No, it's true. I always found you sinister. I found your friendship suffocating and sinister. And I think the way you speak is affected. But I hate to waste food. There are children starving in Africa. So there's fruit salad and cream in the fridge for After's help himself.
Hayes. You're serious, aren't you?
Might be fun in some ways, catch up with your team.
They didn't like me much.
No, they didn't. Only 2 women in the entire plant, and you're getting off with both of them.
But they didn't know that.
Well, everyone knew that. Hazel knew that.
No.
Oh, of course she knew.
Well, no, of course she knew that you and I had before I met her, but she never suspected that it was still the door.
Yes, but
No.
she did.
No.
She did.
I don't know why you would assume.
Because she got knocked up, didn't she?
No, no. I mean, that's not.
It is. Yes.
No.
No, you don't think?
I don't.
Oh, God, then you're a bloody idiot.
Yes.
No, because
Maybe, but
I am the sort of woman who forgets to take a pill in the morning. I'm just that sort of person. Oh, I don't make lists, I don't eat salad, I don't do yoga, and oh God, I don't even have a pension. but Hazel was a very cautious person. I remember when we were working on night shifts together, and she always, and this will sound funny, but she always smelled so lovely. At first I thought it was you. I thought it was you that I was smelling on her, and that's what made it so. And then one day I just asked her, what is that lovely smell you always have? And she said, it's sun cream. And I thought, it's January and it's night. And then I thought perhaps she was a little mentally ill. but then I did realize in that moment the fundamental difference between Hazel and me, and why you might be more drawn to that sort of woman. The sort of woman who is cautious and doesn't make mistakes.
that's not.
Oh, it is. So when Lauren happened, it wasn't an accident at all. It was entirely intentional. Oh God, I remember thinking, it might have been easier, Hazel. It might have been easier if you'd just pissed on him. No, remember the summer before she was born, coming here, watching you proud around this table. I prayed. I really prayed that that something terrible would happen and she'd lose it. Lauren, God, don't you think that's wicked?
No. I did that too.
Did you? But you never said. That makes me feel a bit. Because it's the most awful thing I've ever done. I wished that child ill with all my heart and with great poison. Oh, and then I thought that, going away and time and all that, it would numb it a bit. I think I thought it would numb it a bit, but, that as I got older, I'd become more sanguine, more philosophical, a bit higher-minded. But being here now, I maybe it's this room that brings out the worst in me, but sitting here now, I do genuinely believe that what I'm asking is right. I now know that part of my coming, and part of my desire was to kill her, Hazel. I mean, to put her in a situation where she would be killed, where she would know what it's like to die slowly. And it is the most awful thing. I feel so guilty. I feel so that. Anyway, do you like your children?
Yes, of course.
Well, yeah, I know quite a few people who love the children. They love them very much, but they don't really like them. And then I know other people who like their children very much, but it's painfully clear that children don't like them. So, since you never wanted them in the first place, I wondered how it was for you.
Well, now this may sound callous, but I don't think you could understand. No, I have tried cats. No, I couldn't be doing with them. When people say they're a substitute, no, they're not a substitute. I do think I'm maternal, just not toward cats. You never wanted.
Well, I never wanted anybody else's. Shit. I told you, didn't I? Idiot.
What's that?
Birth control.
Well, is that something you still have to worry about?
What?
You know, get up the duff.
Come on, Robin, I'm 65 years old. Even if I could, can you imagine the poor creature? It would be deformed.
Okay.
It would have flippers.
Okay, now, all I'm asking is actually a completely acceptable question. Is why is the 65-year-old woman taking a fucking pill?
Because it annihilates my libido.
Does it?
Pretty much.
Right.
I mean, it just makes life a lot easier not to want it in the first place.
Right. So,
What's that?
Pepperami.
Who?
Drove halfway up the motorway. Huh?
Oh, how are the cows?
Dead. They were dead the first time I went back. I couldn't bear to tell Hazel. I told you, she's quite sentimental about it.
Oh, but she told me you were there every day, morning to night, Hazel said.
I've been digging graves. You have to dig a very big pit for a cow. Well, it takes me a couple of days just to do the one, so, you know, it's been quite a slow process. Look, I have to dig the pit alongside where they're lying. And then I get the tractor and sort of drag them in. And then I have to cover them up and all that. And I say a little service. Say a good prayer. Sing a good song.
Oh, Robbie.
No, it's all right. I don't know. I quite enjoy it. I cry a lot. Sometimes I get to the end of the day and I realize I've been crying for 6 or 7 hours.
You must have been very attached to them.
No. Not really.
It doesn't matter. I didn't want you to think that I came here because I was, looking for something, or that I had some sort of, that I was harboring some hopes, because I'm not. I do think I've grown up quite a bit. Yes, I do now. No, I know that, for the world to not completely fall apart, that you can't always have everything that you want, just because you want it. Well, maybe people like you and Hazel can.
Oh, fuck. I mean, don't. You can just fuck right
No,
up.
no. You tell me one thing that you have wanted in your life that you couldn't have. I mean, something real, not like a steak or a speedboat.
A speed.
No, you're not that sort of age. One thing. What?
No, it's...
Tell me.
You'll laugh.
Probably.
Fiona.
Oh, milkman.
We had this caravan, bottom of the low field. She rented it on us. One night I'm coming back from the ship, cross country. And she's outside. With a t-shirt, pair of wellies, knickers. That's it. She kissed me back, so she can't have been. I mean, it must have been all right. Not too necrophiliac. Do you mind if I,
Oh. Do you want a light?
Oh, no. Just like holding it. Oh, her pupils are like frisbees. And she says, would you like one? So I pretended I do, She puts this pill in my hand. And then I, make a bit of a switcheroo and take one of my blue ones instead. Which means, I've got about a half an hour to kill before liftoff. Because, well, it's not like it is with Hazel. I mean, she just uses the time to put the wash on. Well, I decided to slow things down a bit, I asked her about her family, and she says, well, they live in a cul-de-sac. And then she falls asleep in my lap. Conks out, thumb in her mouth. This is all right for a bit, but I've just taken this pill. And her head's right there, at ground zero. So, and then I'm terrified because things are starting to happen. The next thing you know, I'm on my feet, walking away. The next morning, she grins at me like nothing's happened. And I realize she can't. She is designed not to be to imagine how incredibly sad she is.
Do you fancy a dance?
What?
Well, it's just upsetting me. How miserable you look.
Well, I'm sorry. My existential crisis makes you...
That's not... You couldn't get it up with the milkmaid. It's hardly the end game of your life.
Well, you asked me, so I don't.
It's just, you used to be so, But Hazel was a socialist.
Yes. But she's all right now.
Where can I plug this in?
But Rose, we're not supposed to be using the...
Oh, well, this is an emergency.
Hardly.
Oh, you're having an existential crisis.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Actually, I'm having it.
I know, so you feel...
I do. I feel...
What?
I feel very... I feel eroded. What are you doing?
Playing our song.
Oh, God. Do you remember that party that night? At Douglas's? Oh, God, I wonder if they have parties like that anymore. Had parties like that.
Oh, well, not like we had them. Come on, dance with me.
I'm enjoying the floor.
Get up, you sad old man. And what was that dance? The routine. The Hazel now?
Why would Hazel?
Because she makes it up.
Hazel?
Hazel. Oh, Hazel, lovely. I'm sorry I didn't mean to upset you. Yes, what? Is that lovely smell you have? What? I don't know, some dream company. I don't know what else. I didn't know, come play with us. Grow up, Rose.
Oh, hey, how did that dance go?
What dance?
That routine. We did it for 2 hours that night at Douglas's without stop.
Don't you remember? Yes, I remember. I made it up. See? Yes, I did. Actually, it's like this. No, something like that. No, it wasn't. It went like this. Stop the music. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you really have. So well done.
All right, Hazel, that's it.
Well done, you silly bitch.
Hazel!
What do you know what she's done?
Yes, but
she's
it's just a bit of what I said. It's no
shat
reason.
in our toilet. You shat in our toilet, Rose. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, bloody hell. Hazel!
I'm here. I'm here. Robin! Oh my!
No, it's okay. Can I have a tea towel, please?
This has happened before, has it?
No, it's nothing. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Can you cough it up? It'll feel better if you can cough it up.
It'll stop in a minute.
This has happened before.
Not really.
Not really. Not really. Oh my darling, not really.
A few times.
I asked you not to go down there. I begged you.
I know.
This would never have happened if you had.
I know.
Oh, good. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you can admit that. I'm sorry. I'm so. I don't know why I said that. That was a terrible thing to say. How do you feel?
Bit rough.
Right. Right. Well, you probably just need a good night's sleep.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. Do you want me to call an ambulance?
I'm going.
What?
I'm going to the power station.
Don't be stupid. You should be in a hospital.
No, thank you.
What?
I said no, thank you.
Robin!
God, aren't you sick of thinking about your fucking body all the time? It's just meat. It's rented meat. Who gives a shit? I mean, we used to wrestle the atom all night on a sugar sandwich.
Yes, well, you can do that when you're young. But you're sick, you're really sick, and if we don't get you some help, you'll die, Robin. Do you understand me?
Yes,
I don't know why.
but I've been thinking about that, and the thing is...
I'm going to get an ambulance.
The thing is, I'd quite like to die at some point.
Take that back. You take that back!
Soon enough, the world will be filled with billions of brilliantly kept, beautiful little machines living on forever. And we'll all want to kill ourselves anyway. We're so bored.
Robin, please, take it back.
Oh, come on. Oh, please. Come on. It's just a bit of blood, and well, that's alarming, but I've always been better with a deadline. You know that.
Not me. What about the thing
What
is
is it? The children? Lauren?
Yes, Lauren. Always Lauren.
100 years or so ago, you'd be in the ground by now, dead from flu or childbirth even. But, because of science, and because we've decided that natural decay is unnatural, because of the distance the human brain has traveled us, here you are, alive and kicking. And that's marvelous, but you're a terrifying act to follow, my love. You know that. You are. And so when I want to shake her, Lauren, I mean, when I feel like attaching a pair of jump leads to her fucking ears, I remind myself of that her mother is a giant. A pain in the arse, also true. But do you know what I think? But I think the only thing that will cause Lauren to grow is for her to wake up one day and to find that we're not there anymore. No, I know what you're going to say. You'll say you're her mother, and you'll want to talk about duty. But what I think, what I truly believe, is that this is your duty. You have a real duty to that child to, fuck off at some point.
What about the cows?
The cows are dead, my love. Oh. I'm going to go and pack a bag.
It's all right. I'm all right now. It was a while ago. It just takes forever to grow back. Especially at our age. You don't have to worry. I won't go near him.
Oh, okay then.
I know I wouldn't believe me either, but I won't. I had a therapist once in America tell me, Rose, are you familiar with the definition of madness as being doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the results to be different? And I said, no, but ask me again. Do you think Laura is going to be all right?
I don't know. Lauren's 38. She's young. You're lucky. You're a good shaped head. I don't know. Anyway. Where was it? Yes. Oh, I used to be so jealous of your chest. You used to say, oh, backache's terrible, and I wanted to slam your face at the table. Did they take both?
Yes. Do you want to call your children?
Why?
To tell them of your plans?
What plans? I haven't said anything. I haven't got any plans. What plans? Is that what people do? Is that what the others did?
Yes, some of them. The others are waiting till they get there because, well, they can be quite emotional, can't they? Children. Douglas's daughter was the worst. Ooh, yeah, time of it there. She spat in my face. Lying on the ground, crying, and, oh, you can't take him, I'm not ready, it's not fair, all that jazz. Oh, yeah, they really don't like it when they get something taken away from them. Perhaps you'd rather have Robin call me.
I haven't said. Stop rushing me. Why do you even want me there?
Well, it'll sound silly, but well, you're who I wanted to be when I grew up. I thought one day I'll be like Hazel. And I would smoke cigarettes, and I'd wear sun cream, and I would plan the week's meals in advance, and I'll get a slow cooker, and I won't just pick up sandwiches from the petrol station, and I'll keep the bathroom really, really clean, and I'll just give it a wipe when people are coming over, and I'll stop crying all the time, and I'll do exercise, and I'll get a really neat handbag, and I'll do the washing regularly, not just when I'm run out of knickers. And I'll stop using earrings. And I won't stay awake until 4 in the morning reading and feel like shit the next day. And I will find out what variable rate mortgages are. And then I'll show up 15 minutes early for everything. And most of all, I will know when I've had it enough. But I never really got there, so I think it's a little late now. Then tonight I started washing, hanging on the line outside, and I thought about how many times you've hung it out there like that, and I never noticed over the years. And I thought, that woman holds up the world. So that's why really
We're an island.
well.
No, I mean literally, we're a very coastal country. We've got miles and miles of coast, and it's windy. Why aren't they thinking about wave power? That's what they should be thinking about. Douglas has a daughter, has he?
Yes.
So he's married or
Widowed, I think.
oh, widowed, really? That's poor Douglas. When you go, I will take some mugs for teas and coffees. Never enough mugs in that staff room. It used to drive me insane. And teaspoons. No one ever thinks about teaspoons. Or tea towels. So, has he still got that tattoo?
Oh, Douglas?
Yes. On his arm. A tree with bad branches. He added a leaf every year.
I don't know, I didn't see his arms. He was wearing a sort of a running top, I think.
Oh, so he's still keeping fit, is he? That's good. Good for him. Oh, I have some tea towels you can take, actually, if you... no matter what happens, I don't think I can stay here any longer, to be honest. It feels filthy. I can't give you the car. It belongs to the insurance company. What did you say? How did you get up here?
Took the taxi?
Oh! Taxi. Hello, Denny. This is Hazel. Hello, love. We'd like a taxi, please. In an hour, do you think you can? Oh, past. That's fine. Yeah, from the cottage, yes. To the power station. To the power station, yes. Well, then to the edge of the exclusion zone, then. Robin and Ferdinand. I might do. I said I might do. I haven't decided yet. I know. I'll pay you £50 extra, but you'll have to stop at the cash point. No, they won't be picking up again. Thank you, Denny. Yes, past. Sound the horn will come out. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Denny. How's the little one today? Oh, is she? Oh my, that is a bit hurrying, isn't it? Tell Marie not to fret. 2 of mine went through the same thing. Yeah, cayenne pepper, dab it on the nostrils, helps it calm. You too, pet. Bye now. I'll have to come with you to the cash point at least. Denny's a very nice man, but he likes to take the piss sometimes. Rose, I'm fine.
It's all right.
It's just it's very hard.
I know.
I don't know how. I don't know how to run this. Hello? Oh, hello, darling. Are you? Hang on. Your dad wants to talk to you. Robin! How did it go with the washing machine in the end? Oh dear, yes. Yes, you have to activate the guarantee, otherwise they will. It's Lauren. You speak to her. Your father wants to tell you something, sweetheart. Please, I can't.
Well, hi, Lars. Oh, just a second, Piccalilli. No. Just wanted to take you upstairs. Right. Oh, well, you see, good friend.
Don't touch me. Sorry. Sorry, do you mind if I,
Do whatever you need to.
it's just, I have my routine and it's later than I thought. I don't do it now, it won't get done, and then I'll feel it tomorrow.
Do you mind if I just sit here?
No, it's fine. I'll just pretend you're not there.
I did hear the bells, you know, from under the sea, from the church. I heard them clear as anything, ringing out across the shingle, and I thought of all of them going in for evening prayers. Until the tide came in and the sea went black. And I felt the water was around my ankles.